it is the evaluation session. So as you have known, we're going to hear Natalie to give her evaluation for Aji's speech. DTM Natalie, time is yours. The screen is yours too.
Should I give up or should I keep chasing pavement? Toastmaster Aji, thank you so much for sharing such an inspirational speech. It actually made me reflect back on my life. And that is a sign of a great speech when the speech is able to make us reflect and think about something. In your speech, there are three things that I absolutely love. The first one was the story. It really transported us to that point of time where we were with you, accompanying you on that journey when you went through the competition and all of this roller coaster emotion that you encountered. The second thing that I love is the relevant message. As I mentioned earlier, a great story or a great speech made us think and made us reflect, and you did that wonderfully. And I believe some of us here or also on our own journey, chasing pavement or chasing after our dreams. So it's really relevant. The third thing that I love is the speech pacing. I noticed that your speech was easy to follow, easy to understand, and also easy for us to reflect back. And all of these three things that I mentioned that I love is a sign of a good, engaging speech where you're able to engage your audience. To make this speech even more impactful, here is my three recommendations. First is to solidify the closing. Your closing, I noticed that you wanted to give like a call to action. Maybe because English is not our first language, so chasing pavement actually means fruitless activities or fruitless endeavor. So instead of saying what you've said, maybe you can consider saying, would you keep chasing pavement, aka would you keep doing fruitless endeavor, or would you keep walking until it leads you somewhere? So it was just by changing some words, the meaning can really get clarified, and also the impact will be amplified. Second thing is show your vulnerability. You have great contents. The roller coaster of emotion is there. I would encourage you to show more emotion, through your facial expression. For example, when you say, I had nothing to offer, or it really shook my confidence. When you're able to display your vulnerability to your audience, it really helps us to connect with you. And the third thing that I would like to suggest to you is to optimize your gestures. I noticed that you use a lot of gestures, and gestures is a great way to illustrate your points, but your gesture was here. So with your setting, maybe make sure that your gesture is all visible. For example, when you say, I had three things, or I need to do three things, just use your screen optimally and make sure that everyone can see it easily. In conclusion, this is an inspirational speech. Three things that I love is the story, the relevant message, and also the pacing. And three things that I recommend is the closing, show vulnerability, and optimize your gestures. And IG, I encourage you to keep walking after your dream. Back to you.
Thank you very much, DTM Natalie, for your thorough and detailed evaluation and feedback to Toastmasters IG's speech. Now I would like to invite Toastmaster Reno Rafael from UCTC to give his evaluation and feedback to Danny's speech. Toastmaster Reno Rafael, the screen is yours.
Thank you so much, Danny, Surya, and again, another interesting topics. I mean, this is one of the good oversight. This is a proof that this speech, it shows that Danny have a good oversight about the problem, because this topic is about the form. It may seem simple, but he can already foresee a problem if this unaddressed in the future. Why? he's already explained on the meeting. And there are three things that I really like about his speech. First of all, Danny, detailed explanations, for example, the lifetime membership and how it works compared to a monthly or yearly membership and why you need to choose that. This is a good one. And then second one is a good comparison between two different options, the rule guides and a swipe form, and you explain to us in the details and why you finally did choose one of them and why it's a better option. Third one is again the foresight of this meeting and to show if this is unimplemented in the future. The reason is when the people change and it will cause a lot of problems. So that's the three things that I like. And of course, there are some few things that also I want you to work on. First of all, I noticed some awkward repeated words, and it shows that you are not sure how to project your point. For example, you say, I want to show you one sample and then two sample actually. That's one. Second one is I got lost several times in the middle of your speech because there are just a lot of and ums. And three things that I'd like to challenge you. First is you did a great job explaining the reason on why we need to change the form. But the reason I feel is a little bit too general. I'd like to challenge you on show us some example on the real world problem that the club experience because of the current systems and why this change is necessary or urgent. I don't get that. I don't get that point, but that's the challenge, the first one. Second one is to make your comparison chat even more attractive. Instead of too many words, maybe we can use colors, highlight some bold text and animation. Why not? And the third one is to show us some tutorial or real world mock-ups on the each website that you are going to use. And I think that is the points. So overall, it's a very good speech. I like the details. And again, where's the timer? Okay, here it comes. So again, and that's it. Back to the talk.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Renner
the
for your feedback and evaluation. I believe not only Danny learned from your evaluation, but also each of us attending this meeting learn from you. And I would like to personally thank Danny for his willingness and commitment to teach us what he shared in this meeting. That was really fantastic. Yeah. Now we're going to listen to Toastmaster Wira to give her evaluation and feedback to Ping's speech. Toastmaster Wira, the screen is yours.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Andre. What a waste of time. Thank you very much, Ping, for sharing your informative and inspiring speech. That was really wonderful. It's really true that mentoring is a beautiful process of giving and receiving, sharing and listening, so that it won't be a waste of time. There are three things that I love from your speech. The first one, I love the organization. It was really well organized. You open it with a really nice encouragement. It triggered the audience about what is the title about. So why do you say it's a waste of time? And we really want to listen to it. The second one, you continue with your personal story, and then you explain, elaborate with the key or the experience that you have during mentoring session. And at the end, you conclude it, sharing the message after all. Yeah, the second one, I love the opening. As I said earlier before, you open with a pause first. You didn't start it right away, but you stay for a while. That make the audience getting ready to listen to you, and then you continue with the statement about, yeah, why do you think it's a waste of time? We should have a mentor. And the third one, I love the pace, the pose that you have, and also the power that you bring when you share your speech. You really give the audience time to think about the message, the information that you share. So we know what is the important thing about mentoring, and we feel the joy of mentoring and the power when you share. You are really powerful, and that's really encourage us to listen more to your speech. Three things that maybe can you can try to make your speech even better. The first one about the eye contact. I know I really not, what is that? This is the online meeting, so it's struggling for all of us. I also still trying. So when you're looking at the audience, I know that you are interacting and connecting to the audience with your hand gesture and also your eyes looking at the screen. But when it's online meeting, it's supposed to be, we can try to look at the camera, because when you look at the camera, then you feel that you're really looking at us right away. So maybe you can try in the next meeting. The second one, your title is what a waste of time. And that's already in the beginning trigger all the audience to know why you said it's a waste of time. You elaborate it, and I think it will be great that you can bring it again in your conclusion. Then you give the answer. What is actually the reason? What is a waste of time? So that will leave a message to the audience. And the last one, you really enjoy your speech, and you, unfortunately, over time, maybe next time you can rehearse more so you can finish on the perfect time at the end. So in conclusion, I love three things from your speech: the well organization, the great opening, the pose, and your power. Three things that you can try in the next coming speech: your eye contact, and then the tie back again, the title, and also the time management. Overall, thank you very much for sharing that inspiration and also informative speech. Thank you very much. Back to you, Tom. GE.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Wira, for sharing your evaluation, and some aspects of the evaluations that we could learn in this meeting. So now I would like to call the timer again to share the time report, the timer's report.
Okay, thank you, Tom. Appreciate that. All right. You know what really grinds my gears is when, if I go camping and my gear fails me. So like getting kicked off the internet, right? That's our gear for right now. We're not really going outdoors, except some of us are slowly going out more and more. But anyways, our time, all three evaluators used their time really efficiently. DTM Natalie, 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Reno, 3 minutes and 25 seconds. I was still keeping time on my phone, even though I was off. So good job. And then our last speaker, Toastmaster Wira, 3 minutes, 29 seconds, .33. So let's talk about using your time efficiently. So everyone qualifies for your votes at the end of this meeting. So again, please use your time efficiently and make it happen. Back to you, Tom.
Excellent, Toastmaster Ben. Thank you so much again for your report. Now we come to the next part of the meeting, which is the general evaluation. So now I would like to call our GE, Toastmaster Amelia, to lead this session.
Mr. Andre. Now I will start with the grammarian report from Purwanto. Please welcome Purwanto.
Okay. Wait, I need to share the screen.
Already can.
Okay. Can you hear me? I'm freezing. I know that. Okay, so there's no many, there's no much report from me about the grammarian. There's only a few things, and I took the example during the session. So, for example, this one, there is two purpose. So it's not singular, it's not plural either. What you need to mention is there are two purposes, plural. I find another. This is the simple present, especially when we use the simple present is for habit or the facts. And what you mentioned is about your past experience. What you need to say, I found another. Yeah, sometimes for Indonesian, it's not easy for us to say something in the past or maybe in the present because we don't really have that in our mind. My suggestion, maybe for all the prepared speaker, there are the best practice for all of us to have the consistency in the simple, in the past, present, and the future. So what we need to do is to practice. And what I did, the third, what did I do is to. It's a question form, and I got from your speech, you want to mention about the statement. So you need to reverse that. What I did is, I know sometimes maybe we just think that directly and says the word by the word. That's why it's maybe we need to consider that more. And for the number 4, your Toastmaster journey will be skyrocket. I think it will be skyrocketing, rocketed, because for this one, it's not continuous, it's also not passive. What you need to do is put the verb 3 or past participle after the be, after the to be. So you can say your Toastmaster journey will be skyrocketed. And the last one, from our exhausted. So this one not suitable for the adjective because you have something. My recommendation, you can say from our exhaustion. So if you have anything to add about the grammar, you can say that right now because I know I'm not a good as a grammarian. So if you have something to add, because this is the best time for us to learn more about grammar, especially for Indonesian. Anyone want to say something? Maybe you have something. If you don't have anything to add about the grammarian report, I will give control back to GE. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Purwanto. I know the grammarian role is challenging, but I really appreciate your hard work. Now, let's move to the table topic evaluation. And this role is taken by Aji. Thank you so much for taking the role, Aji. Now I will give the control to you.
Okay, thank you, General Evaluator. So for table topic speakers today, I know one thing, you know how to express yourselves. And I noticed that there are 4 women speaking today. So guys, if you ever want to run the beauty pageant, table topics can be one of the way to gear up yourselves. All right. So go to the first speaker, distinguished Toastmaster Yusuf Chandra, with the Earth Has Music for those who listen. I listen in your speech that you want to earn UTM, and I think in the way you deliver your speech, you demonstrate that you have a great structure, you have a clear language and awesome tonality, and also the speed. So it's easy to digest your speech. And my suggestion would be me turning on a video. It's already great to hear your speech, and it would be even better if we can see you on the screen. So doing the gesture, so the message we can get even more the message from your speech. All right. So then the next Speaker is Ari Astari with Live in the Sunshine, Swim in the Sea, and Drink the Wild Air. First of all, I want to congratulate and applause you, Ari Astari, as a first timer and as a guest to speak. So you know how to express your thought, and that's good. One point that I would suggest you, maybe in the next time, if you join again and you get this chance to speak again as a type of topic speaker, try to relate the topic or the question given to you with your personal experience, as it helps to prolong or to use the time effectively, because the goal for table topic is we want to speak for a minimum 1 minute and one. So try to relate the statement to your personal experience, as it will help. Okay? And then the next one is Amanda with Walking is a Man's Best Medicine. Amanda, I think you know how to communicate your ideas, and I observe that you don't have any difficulties to express your ideas, which is good. And to elevate your speech next time, if you being a table topic speaker again, I want to give you this tip for the table topic. It's called prep. So the first one is point. So for example, you are given the statement, and then say your point. Either you agree with it or you're not, and then give the reason why do you give the statement. If, for example, you're saying, I agree with that quote. That the man's best medicine is walking, and then explain it. And you can also give some example. Maybe if you have related personal experience, you can give that too. And then you can come back to the point again if you have another point. So that's my suggestion for you, Amanda. And the next one is Reni. Okay. The antidote, Reni with the antidote to exhaustion isn't rest, it's nature. So again, as a first timer, Reni, I wanna applaud you for your bravery to speak. So what I like about you is, first, you dare to speak, you dare to express your ideas, even though in the beginning you say, I'm just here to observe and I want to learn English, but eventually you speak. So that's a good point. And then the suggestion that I want to give to you is actually the same with Arya Stari. Try to relate your experience, your personal experience. So it helps you to even emphasize on your point. And then the last one is Sari, with look deep into nature, and then you will understand everything better. Sari, I think you execute your speech wonderfully. I love the tone, I love the structure, I love the ideas that you share. It's inspiring. For me, it seems as though you already know the question, and you have it's like a prepared speech, but in a shorter time, of course. So well done on that, and I don't have any suggestion for you. So well done again, and that's my evaluation for all of the table topic speakers tonight. I hope that my feedbacks can help you with your next speech. So thank you, and I give the control back to general evaluator.
All right, thank you, Aji. Very great suggestion for all the guests and the member from outside MBTC Club. Now, I think I would like to call the day to cast the ballot before we continue.
All right, fellow Toastmaster and guests, we come to the exciting time. We will find out the winner tonight, and let's start to put the best. Okay, all right, here you are. Okay, you can start to put the best. 1 minute to put.
I think it's the, oh yeah. I didn't realize that
Yeah,
as a host, you cannot vote. Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
If you want, you can message the day directly.
That's okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm happy to see the results.
Okay. All right. All right. 3 seconds left.
3, 2,
Okay.
1.
Done. All right. Thank you. Back to you, Amel.
Yes, thank you. Good day. Now for the last role taker is accountant Puspita.
You still, yeah.
Thank you. Can I share the screen?
Yes. Be able now.
Oh. Sorry, maybe I will read it. So for Denny Surya, you had 5 so, 2 like, 5 and, 1 okay, 1 like, 2 6 5 repeated word. Bantoro Haji, you had 4 so, 2 and, 4 8 Andre Maure, you had 5 so, 1 now, 3 and, 3 4 Reno, you had 2 so, 4 and 1 Ayu Wirawati, you had 2 so, 2 ya, 3 2 and Amelia Dewi, you had 1 so, 2 and 3 Maybe that's for me. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, Puspita. Now I would like to give my report. So from the beginning, yeah, we started a bit late, and maybe we also finished a bit late, but not too much. Yeah, in general, very warm welcome at the beginning from President and also the Toastmaster of the meeting, Andre and also Aji. And one suggestion for all the audience, it actually is the same like Aji's suggestion. Don't forget to open your camera because we love to see all of your face, and as the speaker, they usually being more, yeah, they feel more encouraged if they see you about your expression when you hear their speech. Next is the Tom. Andre, very great job in introducing the topic, especially with your personal story about going outside. It's really, really interesting. Maybe just one suggestion for the evaluation. Maybe we should make sure who will introduce the evaluator. Yeah, it's also a bit my fault because I'm not making sure who do the job. Okay, and for the table topic master, Miranda, very great topics, making us reflect with all of the nature. And what I like is every guest and the member from other club is having a chance to talk today. So everyone get a chance to talk. And after that, for the evaluation session, all the evaluator do great job. You doing very constructive evaluation. But maybe one suggestion for Reno, one suggestion for me is maybe you could give you could challenge yourself maybe to also evaluate about the structure, and don't forget also conclude at the end of the speech. And for the role takers, timer band, very good job. And also still timing even though you are getting out from the Zoom. And the second is Purwanto. I know it's a bit challenging to be grammarian. For myself, I also like to refuse if someone asks me to be grammarian because I'm not really confident with that. But I really appreciate it. Maybe a little suggestion, don't forget to give the good sentence or good quotes from all the speakers. Okay. And for the counter, Puspita, you are doing a great job. Yeah, very clear. Maybe you could also give announcement who are the clear, who didn't mention or repeating word. And who else I didn't mention? Yeah, I think that's all for today. Hopefully I'm not over time. Thank you so much. Back again to Tom, Andre.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Amelia, for your general evaluation. It was really nice to have your team members giving their report, so we could learn not only about the speech, not only about the evaluation, but about taking roles and managing this meeting to ensure that everything runs smooth. Okay, now it's time to find out the winners, the results of the polling, and we'll find out the most favorite speaker for the prepared speech, table topics, and also the evaluation. And I'd like to call the one who really loves playing golf, the ballot counter, Gede Udi, to lead this Hall of Fame. Everybody, give round of applause for Gede Udi.
Okay, thank you, Andre. It's time to announce the best table topic speaker, the best evaluator, and the best prepared speech. It was a pleasure to announce the winners. Let me start from the best table topic speaker in this meeting. I would like to announce that the best table topic speaker is Sari. Yeah.
Today, can I have the SAA to allow me to share screen?
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So can you
okay, I got it now.
All right.
Drum roll, everyone.
Come on.
Yay.
All right. Congratulations to Sari as a best table topic speaker. Sari, can you pin Sari, please?
Thanks, everyone.
All right.
Wonderful, Sari.
Wait, can you please share again?
Do I need to share the slide
Yeah.
again?
Yeah, for free.
Oh, okay.
One, two, three. Okay, done.
Okay, thank you, Danny. So now I would like to announce the best evaluator. She is the famous woman. She is the number one, the best of the best from yeah, I guess Division G. Especially we are proud to be friends and also part of the member of MBTC who has the best.
Natalie,
Yeah,
you open?
Natalie, congratulations. You are the best evaluator.
Can you open a little bit? I will take picture.
Thank you, everyone. I'm still driving, so
Okay.
Stanley, please edit my picture.
All right.
Thank you.
Drive safe, Nat. Take care.
Okay. Congratulations, Nat. Drive safe. Okay, and last ones, I would like to announce the best prepared speech night meetings. He is my mentor, and also he is the president of Medical Bali Toastmaster. He is Batoro Aji. Congratulations, my mentor, Aji.
Yay, thank you guys.
One, two, three. Okay, done.
Okay. All right, congratulations again to all the best speaker and evaluator on tonight's meetings. Everyone, please, you can give your virtual applause or reactions. Okay, all right. So back to you, Amel. Sorry, back to you, Tom.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Gede Udi, for leading the Hall of Fame. That was wonderful. Yeah, it's so exciting. Congratulations to all winners. You did really, really great job. And others, you're also winners. Yeah, hopefully in the next meeting, we'll see your name on the certificate. Now we'll have the closing remarks by the club president. So I'll like to call upon our president, Toastmaster Batoro Aji, to lead this part of the meeting.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you, Toastmasters of the meeting. Well done. Okay, so that's it for our meeting tonight, guys. And first of all, I would like to thank all the role takers for making tonight's meeting happen, especially to those who are coming from another club. Thank you for Wanto. Thank you, Puspita from the BUD. Thank you, Reno from UCTC. And yeah, to guests and also visiting Toastmasters, I hope you guys enjoyed the meeting. And actually, I would like to hear some feedbacks from the guests that we have. And I want to call upon Ari first. Ari, can you unmute yourself and then share your opinion or your feedback about this meeting?
Okay, hi. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Actually, this is, I think, as the first time you're here, it's such an honor for me, and it gives me positive vibes. I mean, I like the ambience here. I like how the people evaluating each other and how the people trying to give their opinion in order to motivate their fellows, and I like the ambience. So I think it's a very glad opportunity to be here and see you guys lead the meetings and see you, yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy to be here, and I wish to have another opportunity to join in these meetings again. Thank you.
We would love to have you.
Definitely come back again. Come back again.
We will have meeting on 18th of June. So yeah, since you are registered already in the link, I think you will get the follow-up email after that. Yeah. So yeah, please do come again. We would love to have you back here again in our next meeting. Okay, thank you, Ari, for your feedback. And now I would like to move to Amanda. Hi, Amanda.
Hi. Yeah, Amanda speaks today.
Awesome.
Yeah, thank you so much for tonight. My second time here, and I do really enjoy hearing all the speeches and all the evaluation. So that's give me something to learn, how to improve my public speaking. So yeah, I hope to see you guys very soon in person, of course.
Thank you, Amanda, for sharing your feedback. Yeah, okay. I think I would like to hear from another guest, one more guest, and I would like to call upon Rani.
Hey.
Hi, Rani.
Hi, hello.
Hello, Rani.
Yeah, hi.
So, what do you think about our meeting today or tonight?
Wow, it's my first time join, and for the first time, I think it's scary for me because I'm not the one who love to speak in front of others. But thanks for this chance today that you give me time to speak, and I hope that next time I will speak better. I want to learn from you all.
Great, great. Thank you, Rani. Come more often and you'll learn. You know what? I
Yeah.
used to be like you, and I can relate it. I used to not be, this chatty, but I come to Toastmasters and I finally join, and I can be a little bit more talkative. Okay, thank you for
Yeah.
thank you for sharing your feedback, Rani. And what else? Okay, I think that's all, guys. So thank you again to all who come to this meeting. And with this, actually, I would like to adjourn this meeting.